Alright guys, this is my third video. I think I got one more video to make today after this. Let's talk about Dion Waiters right quick. And it was I think it was the little ESPN show with the green guy, Green Mike Green or whatever, Get Out, or not Get Out, not the movie, but Get Up. It's Get Up. I think that's the name of that fucking show or whatever. It's kind of whack as fuck. And Jalen Rose is on there with Mike Green and Greenberg and some chick, I don't know her name. Anyway, so this video is gonna be about Dion Waiters. He was talking about, a lot of shit and talking about LeBron James, Hassan Whiteside situation, his play in Miami, just they're just asking stupid questions. Obviously, I'm not a great big fan of Dion Waiters on this team. Do I think he's a good talent? Yes. Do I think he's a smart player? No. I don't think he has a high IQ in this game. Uh, I think he's really a J.R. Smith guy. He's a J.R. Smith type. When he gets hot, he's great. When he's cold and he try to force the ball in his hand, he's a turnover fucking machine. So that's my view on him. When I was looking at that, and I noticed a lot of shit, and I kind of read the comments too. But when I was looking at that video, Dion Waiters having a little interview with these guys, he looked at just out of shape. I see what you guys are gonna say. Well, he did have an ankle injury. He's been sitting on it. No, guys. Even when you are out for half of the season, you still try to at least stay in shape for the summer camp or whatever. He just looks flabby, looks fat. It looks like he's eating a lot of burgers and shit. A lot of people in the comments noticed that. It was just like he doesn't look like he's in great shape. He doesn't look like he's working on his game. Now, maybe he can't really be in physical activity. I believe he can. I mean, come on, dude. For one thing, I've had a lot of ankle injury, and then not everyone has different pain thresholds. I've had so many ankle injuries. I broke my ankle before and everything, and the majority of the time I tore ligaments in my ankle. And for the majority of the time, I come back within a week or two. I'm ready to go. The shit is back. When I broke my ankle, I was out for a month and a half when I was playing basketball. That's it's like it's an ankle injury. You should be at least trying to run, stay in shape. I just think Dion Waiters is not a guy that works on his game that much. I don't think he has that work ethic as a guy like Josh Richardson would, or a guy like really Josh Richardson. I can't see another guy on not that many players on this team that work hard on their game. I mean, Justice Winslow works pretty hard, but a guy like Josh Richardson, I don't think Dion Waiters has the work ethic, because I think he thinks in his head, well, I'm a great scorer, when he's really not. He's only a great scorer sometimes. I think he has in his head, I don't really need to work on anything. What you need to do, you need to stay in shape. You need to lose some of that fat, stay in shape, and be ready for next season. Me personally, I don't want your ass back here. I want you gone. I want you traded this off summer. And I'm going to transition into this part of the video. I do want Dion Waiters gone. I want him traded. We have a big ass log jam at shooting guards. Pat Riley already said we have a huge log jam. Keeping Dion Waiters would just be literally too much. We have to free up some space for the shooting guard. Me personally, I'm keeping Josh Richardson. I like Tyler Johnson more than Dion Waiters right now, and obviously Dean, whatever Dwayne Wade does. Wayne Ellington, I really don't care as much. You can get rid of him. You don't have to sign him back. But to have a guy, but to try to bring back a Tyler Johnson, a Dion Waiters, a Josh Richardson, a Dwayne Wade, a Wayne Ellington, that's 5 fucking shooting guards. And I don't even think I named them all. A Rodney McGruder, he's another shooting guard. It's like it's too many 2 guards on this team, guys. It got to the point where we had to put Josh Richardson in an uncomfortable position at the 3. And that's not his position. We have too many shooting guards on this team, and we need to get rid of one of them. Me personally, I'm getting rid of Dion Waiters. You can get rid of him, and hey, if you can move TJ, you can move him. I like TJ personally, but I feel like they're gonna probably move him eventually. But they have to get rid of Dion Waiters. I believe he doesn't get any better than this. I think this is the best he can get. I don't think he become I don't think he becomes a two-way great player or something like that. That's not who he is. He's not going to become that. I think he's a very lazy player. You know, people give Hassan Whiteside a lot of shit. I think Dion Waiters is low key a very lazy player. Is he gonna become the next James Harden? Hell no. You know, you got fucking shooting guards like Oladipo and Donovan Mitchell that would just fucking tear Dion Waiters' ass up. Dion Waiters can't guard a damn fly. I mean, the guy is not. He's a fucking volume scorer, guys. I hate players like that, volume scorers. It's fucking J.R. Smith. Remember when we had Gerald Green on this fucking team? He was fucking a volume scorer, and he didn't even show up a lot. The second half of the season, he was fucking garbage. I mean, players like that, like Dion Waiters and Gerald Green and J.R. Smith, those are the worst type of players because they're wild cards. They're unpredictable. You don't like players like that. So, I think they need to just go on and get rid of Dion Waiters. Obviously, you know, he doesn't look like he's in perfect shape or good shape for anything. I think Pat Riley's probably going to do some stupid shit, try to give him another chance, but I think Josh Richardson should be gone. I mean, not Josh Richardson. I think Dion Waiters should be traded some kind of way. Just, you don't even have to get that much for him. Just get him the fuck out of here. Because we have a loud jam in shooting guards. Pat Riley, you already addressed it, so I know you're going to move one of these shooting guards. So I hope it's Dion Waiters. You can get rid of him and be done with him. You guys tell me what you think. He like to do a 5 out. Let's get it.